What lesson are we up to? 10?
I don't know. I think 26. I don't even know. I don't know. I think 26, which would be...
We're in the middle of the second week.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
We're in the middle of the second week. We'll have to check the numbers. I want you just simply to reiterate everything that we went over today. It's a stabilization period in her training. So you let her in, you stabilize the sit, you desensitize her to the leash behind the back. This time I don't even want you to sit down to do your bonding. I just want you to play with her a little bit quickly. Talk to her. Good girl. Okay.
Okay.
Now let's see your sit without a correction. Let's see what she does. Just tell her to sit.
Sit!
Tell her, good girl, very softly.
Good girl.
And circle around. Let's see how she holds this. Very good. Very good. Very, very good.
Good girl.
Make sure you square up to her in those heel positions.
Heel. Heel. Good girl, Raven. Heel. Good girl.
Tell her sit, go into the kitchen.
Sit.
Keep your eye on her. Use a verbal command if she shakes her head. Return to her.
Sit.
Be careful of holding the meat behind her head so she doesn't get the habit of looking behind you. Go into your moving heel a little bit more. No help. Just say heel and go around one time.
Heel. Good girl.
Okay, she has to circle around. This is what I warned you about. Make her go around. Tell her heel and hammer her. All right. Face the wall so she can't. When you do that, face the wall so she can't. Heel right up to the wall now. No. I don't mean sideways. I meant frontward. Bite your face right into the wall and her face right into the wall.
Oh, I didn't understand what you meant.
Okay. This was a thing that when you allowed her in the beginning to go to the heel position from the wrong way, and I said, and you were like, what was the big deal about it? That was the big deal about it.
Okay, tell me what
you need to correct heavily on your stops. She has to come to a very sharp sit. She has to be afraid to go in front of you.
Heel.
There you go. Now try going around without any help. Just say heel, go around and come to a stop, but be ready to correct sharply on the stop. Correct her for that. Tell her heel when you tell her.
Heel. Good girl. Heel. Good girl.
What's going on?
What?
don't know, I just sort of do something funny with it in my imagination.
No, she's sniffing everywhere, and I'm trying to get her corrected. And
Well, correct her for that. Tell her heel and go around. Just be very, now I want you to be very cold about it. Just say heel and go around, and if she looks away or sniffs at all, I want you to correct her hard.
Heel.
Those corrections are not hard enough. Double them. Good girl.
Heel. Heel. Heel.
Good girl. Okay, it's not the initial stepping out correction that needs to be hard. It's the one when she makes the mistake.
Heel.
Okay, change your position, but turn reverse to her now. Tell her sit. Turn.
Okay.
Go back. Try your moving heel again.
Heel.
So, harder corrections. Those are not hard enough.
Heel.
Stop near the table here. There you go. We're making good progress. Tell her sit, and now you're going to do the call to the heel against the wall. Make sure she doesn't anticipate it.
Sit. Heel.
Very good.
Okay.
Really good. You're doing very good instinctive job. You know what I'm saying? As you're advancing now, you kind of want to correct her less often, but more cleanly.
I feel like I don't have the room to give the full.
You are in a crowded space, but
I want to give her a good jerk. I can turn my body quick, and it's like I'm having a hard time. Good girl.
that's why we're sticking right now with right turns until the habit.
Out. Sit. Sit.
Back to the heel position. Back to the moving heel. Now don't correct her when you initially step out. Only when she makes mistakes. Be ready. You can talk to her a little bit if she's doing it right.
She's biting me.
Biting you?
Yes.
Jerk her neck so goddamn hard.
I don't like the way.
Like the way what?
I don't know. I feel like I'm not.
Getting a good correction.
Yeah, I feel like I'm not. I feel like the way the pinch is like.
We're going to leave it like this for the rest of this lesson, but we're going to take one link out.
I just feel like I'm not. Something's not. Heel.
She's doing it well right there. Again, you're giving too many soft corrections instead of one hard one.
Heel.
There you go. Don't
Heel.
change your tone.
Heel. Heel.
There you go. Don't jerk her for no reason.
Heel.
Now the food.
Good girl.
Now bait her through this time with food. Use food and show her through it. The food.
Heel. Good girl. Heel. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl.
Good girl. Now, this time, no food.
Heel.
Don't jerk the dog when you step out anymore. Was that better?
A little bit.
Okay. Go around again. This time use the food again.
Heel. Heel.
One time food, one time no food. One time food, one time no food.
Heel. Good girl. Good girl. Heel. Good girl. Heel. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Here. Good girl, Raven. Good girl, Raven. Good girl. Here.
That looks very good. Very, very good.
Okay. Good girl.
You're making huge progress right now. This is sort of a proofing stage. Do you understand? Like you're kind of really moving from, you're asking her sort of, kind of, she's giving you like the last rebellion. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Like as you're, let me explain. Outside is not going to help you. It's going to be 3 times harder when you go outside. It's going to be 3 times harder on you, physically, and on the dog. It's not going to be easier outside if you're under an illusion that that's going to happen. Okay, well, let me explain to you what's going on. What's happening is you went through some stages. Perfect. You went through stages. Now, as you're upping the game and making her be more precise, she's giving you a moment of rebellion about it. Okay, you didn't give her a command. If she makes the mistake, she made a mistake, and you didn't even...
Put it back in the sit, right?
Or you should have said heel and make her one or the other. Don't let her do it and say nothing. Okay, now you have to repeat that. Put her back in that position.
Sit.
Go back and get ready. Kick her in the chest if she anticipates it. Good girl.
Sit.
You didn't tell her what to do. You left the dog without telling her to sit. You don't walk away from the dog without telling her what to do.
Sit. Sit.
I don't want to give you any instructions because I feel like she'll start to follow my instructions.
Heel. Okay.
Very good.
Good girl.
I feel like this is actually going very well. Okay, I feel like what you're doing is you're entering a kind of a finalization stage of this. And this is all necessary before you go outside. Okay? You have to start to eliminate any soft corrections.
Good girl. Heel.
What you're starting to do now, Jen, is remove a lot of little extra helps. You know what I'm saying? Little nagging guides with the leash, little helps. She's having to take more of the initiative. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Get on the couch.
Okay. Okay.
Go on the couch for a minute.
Okay.
You see what's happening? As you perfect it, and what's happening is as you're perfecting it, she's giving you like her last rebellion here of like trying to balk. And you have to push her through that. All very normal stages. You're handling much better. Much, much better.
Raven, come on, Raven. Okay, come on, Raven.
You're almost there with these commands, a little bit more. You're almost there. Okay, get her up there. Watch, tell her out now from the leash when she's on the couch. Do it when she's on the couch.
What she tries to do?
What? Tries to get up close to your hand. Pull her up on the couch. And tell her out now.
Out! Out!
Good. Stand up. Stand next to her. Do different angles.
Okay. Sit.
Very good thinking. Very good thinking. I was going to tell you to do that. Now go right into your heel right now. Go right into your heel. Try to prevent that habit of initial correction every time.
I corrected her because she wouldn't let go of the leash.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't see that. Okay.
Heel. Good girl, Raven. Good heel. Good heel. Good girl.
Okay, go against the wall now again with the leash behind your back, and let's see, like, try to catch her.
Sit.
And go back to her. Do that like 2 or 3 times, and then call her to position, and don't...
Sit.
There you go. Bring her back.
Sit.
Go back and pay her.
Sit.
Now don't do it. Go and turn around, heel around the circle, stop at the exact same place. Try not to correct her at all.
Good girl. Good heel. Good girl.
Now repeat exactly where you were again.
Sit. Sit. You want me to do it at all? We'll break the habit and don't do it at all.
No, we're working on it, so I want you to do it. Don't jerk the leash. Put it behind your back.
Sit.
And watch her close.
Heel.
Really
Okay.
good, perfect.
Good girl. Good girl. Good. Okay.
And then this looks good. How do you feel about this?
We do one where I sit and then I call from a little bit of a distance more and end it like that.
No,
That's the thing we didn't do that we did yesterday.
No, this is fine. I would leave that out this time. What I would go is almost right into the moving heel. Out or off that. Tell her out right there. Now go right into your heel.
Good girl.
Do a couple of random quick stops and then heel again. And then heel right.
Good girl.
And stop again. And then heel again.
Heel.
And then again.
Heel. Good girl. Heel.
And then release it. There you go. How'd you feel about that?
Getting better. Good girl. Good girl. Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.